Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you have ever been curious about how science and babies come together in the most fascinating and high-tech way, then stick around. Today we'll be diving deep into the world of clinical embryology, a course where life gets created in lab. Yes, you heard it right. So let's dive into it. So first things first, what even is embryology? So embryology is basically a science of fertilizing eggs and developing healthy embryos but in a lab setting. So you basically play a matchmaker between an egg and the sperm but under a microscope. You learn how to nurture life at its very beginning, making it a very deeply meaningful and high responsibility career. So is embryology the same as IVF? A lot of people confuse an IVF doctor with an embryologist. So here's the difference. An IVF doctor handles the patient procedures such as oocyte retrieval, embryo transfers, whereas an embryologist, they work in the lab settings. They select the best sperms for fertilization, fertilize the egg, and monitor the embryo development. You can think of an IVF doctor as a surgeon and an embryologist as a behind-the-scenes scientist that makes sure everything works perfectly in the lab. So let's talk about the nitty-gritty of the course itself. What will you learn in this course? By the way, I have graduated with a Master's in Clinical Embryology from Asia Pacific Institute of Embryology and Preimplantation Genetics, Mysore. So everything I'm telling you comes from a real first-hand experience. So in theory, you learn about human reproductive anatomy, cell biology, oogenesis, spermatogenesis, infertility causes and investigations. And if you want to learn more about it, just comment down below so I can expand on this. Whereas in practical training, you will first start with the andrology part, which is the semen analysis, taking semen count, motility, morphology, semen preparation, that is sperm function test, how to separate the best sperm swimmers, embryological techniques, which is ICSI, embryo culture, development monitoring, cryopreservation basics, and if sometimes biopsy too. Now let's talk about the scope and job opportunities. This field is booming, especially in countries like India. With lifestyle changes, pollution, late marriage, and awareness about fertility in India, ART has been more in demand than ever. You could work in an ART lab, in an IVF clinic, or in the hospitals, or someday start your own fertility center. You can start working as a junior embryologist level, and then as you gain experience and skills, you can go up to senior embryologist level. And if you have enough experience, you can also open your own ART or fertility clinic and be its director or lab manager. Now let's talk about money, because even though passion is important, paycheck is equally important. So the starting salary which you can expect after you have done masters in this course is starting from 15 or 20,000 to 30,000, and it grows as you gain experience and as you work in that setting. It differs and depends upon the hospital settings or IVF clinics that you're working. Wondering if you're eligible for a master's in clinical embryology? So the qualifications needed to do this is minimum 60% in BSc, either biotech, microbiology, biochem or physiology, or any of the BSc aspect related to science. Also open to BPharm students, MBBS, BDS, BPT or any graduate student. There are many colleges in India that offers this course, and some of the institutions offering this course is Aspire, from where I have done my masters, JSS College, Mysore, AIMS, Kasturba Medical College, Symbiosis College, and there are so many more. You just have to make sure that the program is recognized and offers a hands-on experience. So now that we have come to the end of this video, I just want to end it with saying clinical embryology is a game changer. It's a course for science lovers who want to make a real world impact, creating life, creating embryos. And if you're curious about any other aspect of this field, do let me know in the comment section below. I will surely make a video on that. And if you're curious about how embryos are frozen or what makes an embryo a good quality embryo, do make sure that you subscribe to my channel, as I will be posting about more videos on this topic. Give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new, and also comment down below if you think clinical embryology sounds like your dream job. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing and stay curious. Thank you.